Tonight on the Rowan Rundown, the Profs football coach is stepping down, the university makes the transfer process easy for students in New Jersey, and Rowan receives a number of new grants.
All right, Glassboro, we've got a very mild and overcast day today, but fear not, this weekend we've got some sun coming out on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, just in time for finals week.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly, and you can too. Share your heart, share your love. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome to the Rundown. Rowan University football coach Jay Accorsi has announced he is retiring after 22 successful years. During his time, Coach Accorsi carried his team to the NCAA semifinals in both 2004 and 2005 and gained a 143-78 record, as well as being named all-time winningest and longest tenured coach, 30 years in total, in the program's history. Rowan University invites transfer students from other universities, including community college, to join the university as transfer students. The university acknowledges the financial strain college can have and that for some students, community colleges is a smart way to start their education. Rowan works hard to ensure that these students have their credits transferred so they can enjoy their college experience at a reasonable pace and even more reasonable cost. Rowan is partnering with leading international publishers to increase the access to research through Rowan's libraries. Taylor and Francis will be supporting students, faculty, and staff in their more than 2,100 open select journals. This will provide more open access opportunities for those in the university community, which is more widely cited and downloaded than other kinds of journals, expanding on Rowan's goals to advance scholarly activities around campus. Rowan is joining more than 700 institutions globally in this partnership, including 11 other schools throughout North and South America. Stay tuned. We have updates on New Jersey Health Foundation grants for Rowan projects.
I see it!
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Hey, did you know that 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Go to theshelterpetproject.org and search your local shelters and rescues. Go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But I get it, you're busy, and busy people can't have prediabetes. I read that wrong. They can, okay. Just go to the site.
Rowan University receives 19 new grants for various projects. New Jersey Health Foundation has given the university more than $800,000, the largest number of awards given to the university in a single year. One particular grant is looking into forever chemicals, or PFAS, and how they impact water runoff. Now, here's Silent to tell us about this year's Holly Bash. So, Silent, what is Holly Bash?
So, Holly Bash is an event held each year by Rowan University. It's filled with entertaining rides and games. There's a plethora of food trucks and live musical entertainment. It's taking place at the end of each school year to be like a treat for the hard work and dedication that students put in.
Okay. So, who's performing this year?
Well, each year, Rowan waits exactly 1 week before announcing who's going to be performing. In the past, performers such as Noah Cyrus and Ty Verdes have performed. This year, Rowan is hosting Tori Kelly, who is most prominently known as the elephant from the movies Sing 1 and Sing 2, as well as her song Should Have Been Us. In addition, the first place winner of this year's Battle of the Bands will be opening for her, as it is every year, and the second place winner will perform on a smaller stage earlier in the day.
Okay. So then who are the winners of Battle of the Bands?
Spud Mac, won first place this year and will take the main stage at 7 p.m. promptly before Tori Kelly is set to perform. And on the smaller stage, the band Luna will perform sometime between 2 to 6 following some other solo performers. They are volunteers. Both bands who placed in Battle of the Bands are comprised of Rowan students, which is pretty amazing.
Now, what kind of rides and games can we expect to see?
So, we don't exactly know for sure yet, but last year there was a bounce house, a few of those spinny rides, and as well as a giant bubble making station, body painting, shirt making, and a strongman hammer swing. There will also be a zip line this year, and for the rest, we have to see. You can attend the event tomorrow, Friday, March 19th, from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, well, great. Thank you, Silent.
Absolutely.
2 of the university's engineering students received the 2024 Goldwater Scholarship. Matthew Conway and Madeline Dunsmore, both honor students, will receive the prestigious scholarship to go toward their senior years as they pursue research careers in natural science, mathematics, or engineering. They are 2 of only 64 engineering students to earn the award nationally. Coming up, a preview of this week's New Venture Expo.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
This Friday, the Rower College of Business is hosting its annual New Venture competition from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. to showcase the entrepreneurship and creative spirit of Rowan students. The expo will see more than 50 student-led startups in areas like technology, cannabis, entertainment, and more. Later on in the afternoon, the competition will see 5 finalists present their ideas to a panel in order to win the grand prize of $30,000. Outside of the world of business, the creativity and innovations of Rowan students were celebrated over 2 days at Chamberlain Student Center during Rowan Research Days. The event celebrated scientific and academic innovation across all of the university's campuses. Several students and faculty received awards, including Andra Gardner, an assistant professor in environmental science, who won the Breakthrough Research Award. Let's check in to see what the profs have been up to. What's going on with sports, Bryn?
Rowan guard Marcellus Ross was named Co-Small College Player of the Year at the Albert Carino Boys Basketball Club of South Jersey. He received the honor during the organization's annual award banquet on April 17th. The senior selected the All-Star Conference section team this year, making his third consecutive selection of the All-NJAC team. Ross recorded 20 or more points in 10 of Rowan's 27 games this season, while averaging a career high of 18.7 points per game. Ross finishes his career as Rowan's sixth all-time leading scorer with 1,461 points and ranks second in three-pointers made with 262. He also ranks 11th in free throws made with 281 and 12th in field goals made with 459. Molly Green scored a career-high 6 goals, including her 100th of her career, and goalie Mel Rogers posted a second-half shutout as Rowan outscored Stockton 17-6 in NJAC women's lacrosse action. The Profs improved to 2-0 in the conference and 5-10 overall. The Profs dominated the second half, outscoring the Ospreys 10-0, and Green scored the go-ahead goal at 5 minutes and 30 seconds to give the Profs a 6-5 lead. The Profs go back on the road to face Ramapo on Saturday at 1 p.m. in the NJAC matchup. Rowan baseball defeated York 6-5 in a non-conference game on Tuesday. Chris Serrano and Carson Harcott had key hits, and Dylan Maria drove the winning hit. Nick Cagino earned his first victory as a Rowan Prof. York scored a run in the first inning, but Rowan answered with 4 runs in the second inning and 3 more in the third to take the 4-5 lead. Rowan scored the eventual winning run in the 4th inning.
After the break, find out what April has in store for us with Isaac with the weather. Stay with us. Rowan Boulevard's very own local esports center hosted a Rocket League community night for all fans of the game this past Tuesday, April 16th. Rocket League is effectively a soccer video game where you drive a car into the ball as opposed to controlling a player. Attendees would pay a $10 fee in order to play as much as they wanted for the entire night. The tournament offered solo matches as well as 2-on-2s, but the competition was secondhand to the camaraderie among the Rowan gaming community. Earlier today, I had the chance to sit down with Alexandria Bazikos, a mechanical engineering student who is coming up on graduation. So welcome to the Rowan Rundown. For our first question, I just wanted to ask a little bit about the mechanical engineering program. What kind of projects have you been working on recently?
I work on all kinds of projects all the time, all my different classes. One project I'm working on right now that I'm particularly proud of is what we call the digestion robot. It's a silicone robot that works to squeeze an item along a tract, and it models the large intestine.
What would that be used for outside of the classroom?
So it gets me and the fellows that I'm working with, it gets us experience in robotics and also in developing a new project because this is something that has not been done before.
Yeah, and so so you're close to graduation. Do you have anything lined up for this, for after you graduate?
I'm still working on applying around, still looking. I've gotten a few offers, but they're not quite what I'm looking for.
What kind of things are you looking for?
Ideally, I would like something in robotics. That's something that really interests me, and also something close by, you know.
Yeah. And so you work in the mechanical engineering office. What does that involve?
That involves helping students and faculty in whatever way they need. I sort of bounce around. I'm everywhere. I do a little bit of everything. I give tours around the engineering department to upcoming students. I help faculty with whatever little tasks they need, just a little bit of everything.
So you give tours, so is that to attract future engineering students?
Yeah, I particularly give tours to out-of-state students, since they usually need their own unique tour separate from the standard tours that Rowan offers, just because of their schedule. They're usually far away.
Yeah. And so is that specific to the engineering program? You show them the engineering hall, or is it just all around campus?
Specific to the engineering program, I show them all around engineering and Rowan Hall. I show them our facilities. I tell them a little bit about what we do, the sort of things that the other tour guides that aren't engineers wouldn't know about, things like clinic.
Okay, yeah. And why do you think that engineering students should be attracted to Rowan? What do you like about the program?
By far, my favorite thing about this program is clinic. So engineering clinic is something where the engineering students take on a new project every single semester. So they do this, technically they do it their freshman and sophomore year, but it's a different structure. For their junior and senior year, they can sign up for any project they want, and it covers a lot of different engineering subsections of engineering, a lot of different types of things that you can do. So there's things like, civil engineering projects, there's chemical, electrical, you can do anything you want. And even if it's not under your major, you can still do anything. It gets you a lot of experience. It's good for your resume, good for learning what you like.
So yeah, I think that's all that I have for you. So thank you for being here today. Now let's check in with Isaac for the 5-day forecast.
All right, Glassboro, I've got your 5-day forecast coming up. It looks like it's going to be a pretty mild weekend ahead of us. Tonight we've got a high of 56, low of 45, a bit of cloud coverage, but pretty good weather for a late night stroll. Coming into the weekend, we have a bit of rain and weather coming on Friday and Saturday with cloudy and partly cloudy conditions. Although weather's going to be getting a bit higher out, with Saturday reaching a high of 68 with a low of 49. Although moving into next week, we have a bit of turbulent weather. Sunday, plenty of cloud coverage, high of 58, low of 41. Although Monday and Tuesday, as spring continues to bloom, we've got plenty of sun out. Nice high, almost summer-like temperatures with a high of 64 and 69 respectively. Although it's probably going to get a bit colder out as the night comes on, as that's why we've got those lows of 43 and 40 respectively. Although it's plenty good as we continue to move into spring with May right around the corner. And that's been your 5-day forecast. I'm Isaac Linsk. Thank you so much. All right, so yeah, we've got a pretty overcast day today on campus, although I did get a nice view of the Ferris wheel they were throwing up for Holly Bash tomorrow, and on my way in I saw this nice little squirrel eating a chip amongst the clouds. Although I will say, I'm really looking forward to this warmer weather coming on as finals week approaches, aren't you, Abigail?
Yeah, absolutely. Warmer weather would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that we can have the last 2 weeks with nothing but sunshine. Makes the moving out process from apartments and everything like that all the more easy.
Yeah, also, getting out of finals, it would be just so much better to come out to a nice sunny day than...
Yeah, I'd rather wear shorts than a raincoat any day, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And that wraps up all that we have for tonight's Rowan Rundown.